For those of you who've been following the channel for a while, you know I love my Godzilla Premium Stern Pinball, but are there some items out there that can make the experience even better? Hey guys, it's me, it's Michael B. Thank you so very much for watching, and in today's video, we're going to be looking at some awesome and, in my opinion, essential mods that you can do to your Godzilla Premium Pinball to take it to the next level. Let's get started. So that's right guys, in today's video we're going to be taking a look at some modifications I have done to my Godzilla Premium Stern Pinball that will take it to the next level. There's your plug B. Anyways, these are some items I have added that really improve the experience. But before we get into that, I want to say thank you so much for checking out the video. Guys, I always appreciate your support. If this is your first time to the channel, you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, all that YouTube stuff. So the big reason for today's video is I actually picked up these Godzilla art blades from Game Exchange in Colorado. These are the official Godzilla art blades, and I'm going to be installing them. But while doing so, I'm going to be taking a look at another modification I've done to my pinball table that actually hasn't worked out so well. For those of you not familiar, art blades are something that go on the side of the cabinet. They're awesome. Cool toy used to have them, and I said, I don't know if I'd ever do it, but once I saw these and saw how good and make the machine look, I knew I had to do it. But before we do any of these mods, I'm going to have to open the coin door, unlatch the lockdown bar, and remove the glass from the top of the pinball machine. Once that's done, I'm going to take up the playfield and we can take a look at our first essential awesome mod. So guys, a while back, I actually purchased a shaker motor from Pinball Medics here in Canada. Funny enough, when it got here, it actually had Pinball Life written on the description inside. So Pinball Medics get their Stern Spike 2 shaker motors from Pinball Medics. However, once I had this thing installed, it started doing this weird thing when the lower rumble came on. It almost sounded like a rubbing noise to the point where it just stopped working altogether. So what we're going to do, we're going to take off the top box, and then we are going to take a look at the wires and see if something is actually shorting out the machine. So I noticed the wires are up around the coils. I'm going to move them to the side. I'm going to put the box back on, plug it back into the machine, and we'll see if that will fix my issue. Next up is the art blades themselves, and for those of you that haven't heard, or if you've been following this stuff, art blades are an absolute nightmare to get on. So the method I was told was move the playfield up completely almost out of the machine, lay it on something, and then you can actually put the art blade down on the side and maneuver it into the machine. I will tell you right now, that did not work. I had so much trouble with it. I was beating up my art blade. My wife even came down to help me. It just didn't work. So what I eventually had to do was remove the playfield altogether with nothing in the way of the art blades. They went on so much easier than the hour I spent struggling to put the blades on. Now that they're in place, what you've got to do is actually you're going to want to measure up the hole that's in the back with the hole that's on the machine. Make sure they align along the top and they fit the right ridge. Once that's done, they're a breeze. Smooth them down. You've just installed vinyl art blades. And personally, I think these things look awesome. They add such a fun element to the machine, a depth that wasn't there before. You had all this black space that was doing nothing, and now this awesome Godzilla art by Zombie Yeti is adorning the sides of the pinball cabinet on the inside, and it looks amazing. I'm also happy to report that once I did the simple fix of getting in, readjusting the wires, moving them to the side instead of up the front where they were getting tangled up with the lower rumble shaker motor, the shaker motor, which I thought was dead and was going to have to be replaced, is up and active again. So now I have the two most essential mods, in my opinion, rocking on this pinball machine. I have the art blades, which look fantastic. Love the art, love what they do to the machine. And of course, the rumble feature to give that extra added element really overly improves the experience, in my opinion. Like, it makes an awesome table even more awesome. So guys, in my opinion, they're the two most essential and really low-cost mods. I mean, your pinball art blades, they're going to run you $100. It seems like a lot of money for some stickers, but these are high-quality acrylic panels that you're going to be putting on, so you're going to be very happy with that. And a shaker motor isn't super expensive. It's pretty much plug and play unless you're stupid like me. All you got to do is screw it into the machine, plug it into the jack that they tell you to plug it into, and you're good to go. And that one only costs about $150. So, I mean, for $250, you're taking your premium machine and really raising it up to the next level. Anyways, there's some other mods that I want to talk about, both first party and third party, that I'm also considering. So guys, recently Stern have announced their accessory package for Godzilla. Some of these have actually been out for a while. First off, you got the Mothra egg shooter. There you can see the side blades, side art blades, which I've installed recently, now rocking on my machine, adding an extra awesome element. And you can also see there's the King Ghidorah side armor. I almost said that wrong. There's the inside art blades, which I've just installed, that I think look amazing. And then, of course, we've got the topper, which is the big booming daddy that just recently came out. A lot of people aren't super happy. The topper doesn't add a lot, but I'm still considering whether or not I want to add it. But for $1,000 US, $16.99 Canadian, it's a lot of cheddar. So guys, here are all the accessories that are available. Like I mentioned, the Godzilla topper says shop now, but the local place where we can actually get it is Nitro Pinball. They're still on pre-order. It's $137 for the, I don't know what you would call it here, $137 for the pre-order. That's right, the pre-order price that you've got to put in. And then on top of that, when you finally get it, you got to pay the balance, which is in another $900 US. It comes out to like $16.99 with shipping. So, I mean, I could probably get another pinball table for about, $4,000 Canadian. So that's most of the way there. So it's hard to justify, but with a recent purchase I made, maybe I would be interested in getting it. Taking a look at some of the other accessories, like I mentioned, the art blades, which I have now installed on my machine. Think they look fantastic. Godzilla side armor. I'm not a big side armor guy, even though it's King Ghidorah. I love Ghidorah. And then, of course, you've got the Godzilla shooter knob. $179 for the Mothra egg shooter knob. That's crazy. So those are the first party accessories I can add to spruce up my machine. Of these, I've already got the art blades. The one that I'm probably the most thinking about is the topper, but it's still a ton of money. Now, moving on, we have probably what people are saying is the greatest and most essential third-party pinball mod of all time, coming from Stumbler Pinball, and that's the Godzilla Tokyo Neon Sign mod. You can take a look at it here. It's a very small piece in the pinball machine itself, but people rave about it. This thing looks awesome. There you've got your, the original one isn't super cool looking. This one is amazing. You've got your Kaiju Battle, you've got your Godzilla Power Up, and then Summon Ally, which is all related to the scoop, going in to tell you which one that you're currently banking on. Kaiju Battle is the first one. You've got to get up 2 ramps in order to initiate a Kaiju Battle. I've had this machine forever. I don't really know how to initiate the power up. And the Summon Ally, I don't know. But when I get the Rodan Summon Ally, I know I'm going to get a bunch of points. Anyways, there's a ton of videos out on it if you want to see it. There's the piece itself. I mean, it's not that crazy, but like when you get it all together, it looks fantastic, and people love it in the machine, as you can see it there. See what people are saying. This is one of the best of them so far. People are saying it's the best mod ever. And the only thing that's tough is, like, it's back ordered. Like, basically you have to get on a list to hope you can get it. And it's $317 Pro. I would have to go for Premium LE. And yeah, anyways, that's a cool mod I'm considering doing as well. So anyways, guys, that was just a quick look at the modifications I have done to my Godzilla Premium Stern Pinball so far, adding the art blades and adding the shaker motor. Super happy with the way everything's worked out. I love the way the machine looks, and that rumble feature, the extra, I don't know what they call it, shaker or experience that it comes with, really enhances the gameplay experience, and both were relatively cheap. As I move forward, I don't know if I'm going to do any more mods. I'm definitely looking at 2 of them. Of course, the topper is really super cool, even though it is a little cheaper compared to some of the other Stern toppers, and it's a lot of money. It does do some neat stuff in-game, like as the game goes, the heat ray goes, and also there's fire in the back of the buildings, and if you have your Godzilla put up against a wall, it shines like this projector version of Godzilla up against the wall, so it's still really cool, so I'm considering that. And of course, the Tokyo Neon sign, people are saying it's the best pinball mod ever, but it's super expensive, so I don't know. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of the modifications I have made to my Godzilla Premium Pinball, and what of the upcoming modifications, whether first party or third party like the sign, should I do in the future? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie. Talk to you guys next time.